Okay, here we go. This is a McCall's pattern. The number of the pattern is right here, M for McCall's, 7291 with the size. The patterns today have a combination of sizes. It's just not one size, but this one has an extra small, a small, and a medium. So you get a range of sizes in the pattern. So the first thing you do after you pick out the pattern that you want to make, then you look at the different figures here. You could make a cape like this that is short, which is A, or you could use B. This is a longer cape with the sleeves, but it goes down to the hip. Or you could make the vest. So you have 3 choices and 3 sizes. So after you've chosen which one, we're gonna go with B here. We'll use view B. And on the back, you will see that there is a place here for your sizes. Now, in order to figure out what size that you are, you do need to take measurements and get your bust and waist and hip size for this, and then you'll be able to figure out which size that is. Now on here it shows you, this is on the flap of the envelope, it has the measurements. So if you have a bust that is 34 to 36, anywhere in there, then you would get a medium. The waist is 26.5 to 28, and the hip is 36 to 38. So if your hip fits in that range, you would get that medium. Now sometimes we don't quite fit in a size and we have to do some alterations, or depending on what it is you are making, you would choose a certain size. Let's say if you're making pajama pants, you don't have to worry about the bust measurement. So you just are looking at the waist and hip. So that is part of, how you would choose which size. Okay, so then after you've chosen your size that works best, then you can look on the back, and let's say we're going to do a medium, and then this is the medium for capelet A. Well, we're not making capelet A. We are going to make capelet and belt B. Okay, so then we look over here under medium, and it tells us that we need 2 7/8 fabric if our fabric is 45 inches wide. Most fabric is 45 inches wide. Knits are sometimes 60 inches wide, but most fabric is 45. So you have to check that though. And then you can see, we're going to need 2 7/8 yards of the fabric. I would just get 3. 2 7/8 is pretty close to 3. Okay, so then also you look down here, besides the fabric, you need these notions. 1.5 yards of 1/2 inch wide single fold bias tape is needed. Oh, wait, that's for belt, for C. We're not making C. Same thing. 1.5 yards of 1/2 inch wide single fold bias tape and 8 5/8 to 1 inch buttons. Okay, 8 buttons, and the diameter is either 5/8 to 1 inch. All right, up at the top here, there's lots of information on these envelopes. Suggested fabrics: tweed, boiled wool, synthetic leather, synthetic suede, or pont or fleece. Okay, so fleece would make a nice one of these capes, or wool. Okay, so they tell you up here what is the suggested fabric. And so it's designed for medium weight fabrics or firm knits, a knit that doesn't stretch very much. All right, so that is all. And there are line drawings of each one of the views. There's view A, view B, and view C.